Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. I've been singing for 35 years and y'all ain't never gave me nothing. Woo! Shut up. Anyway, uh, first of all, I want to say rest in peace to Little Richard. In case you don't know, Little Richard, he passed away. He was up there in age, but in case you guys don't know, Little Richard, along with Chuck Berry, a few other people, they was the true inventors of rock and roll music, which was co-opted by you know who, you know, with guys like Elvis and Jerry Lee Lewis, guys that bit off black artists, because like I said, the mayonnaise nation can't create shit on their own without stealing from other people. But nevertheless, Little Richard, he really truly put it out there. He really was on the front line. He paved the way for artists. Started off with rock and roll. He was a musician. He was a actor. He went on to preach. So he did a lot of different things. You know, and like I said, man, Little Richard performed like in the 50s. He performed in places where after you got through performing, you had to get the hell on the bus, get the hell out of there, because if you went to the wrong spot, the wrong restaurant, the wrong bathroom, the wrong gas station, you could be killed. You know, so he literally risked his life to give us music. Him, quite a few other people, him, Chuck Berry, Fats Domino, quite a few artists. He paved the way that eventually, in the 50s that led to the Temptations, in the early 60s. And then you had the OJs in the late 60s, 70s, Stylistics, then the Isley Brothers to, the Jacksons to, what we have now. So he was like one of our forefathers. And at the end of the day, his music was undervalued and underappreciated. But the funny part about it is you get all these white artists that get celebrated for, their music, but in most cases they stole from black artists. And there was no limitations on where they could perform. They could pretty much perform wherever the fuck they wanted to. But us, like I said, we had to perform in, under Jim Crow law, Willie Lynch. Like I said, there were certain places where, you know, for real, there were places where guys like Little Richard would perform and they would put all the black kids like on the balcony and put all the what's the Powdered Milk Village people like on the floor and everything. And and that and the funny part about it was they would tell our artists to perform and sometimes sing in the crowd, and but the funny part about it was if those black artists, those males, got caught with white women, shit, you know, shit. That's all I can say. Not that you know what I'm saying. Not that that's the best thing in the world to do. So I mean, at the end of the day, man, it was tough out there for guys like Little Richard and Chuck Berry. It was really tough. Cause I done seen some of them horror stories that Chuck Berry used to tell, Little Richard used to tell. Like I said, they would perform in places shit. Sometimes they would have to hurry up and get out of the building. You know, because one thing they didn't like was white girls lusting over black dudes. So, you know, I just want to say, thank you to Little Richard. Thank you for what you contribute to society, what you contribute to the black community. You are appreciated and you will be missed. It's your boy Town Biz. I'm out.